Hello and welcome to Mick and Wilbur's Excellent Sporting Adventure. I'm your host Michael Pell, and joining me as always my good friend William Ford. Will, how are you?
G'day Mick, yeah, really good. Looking forward to delving into all the hot topics in sport, soccer, AFL, rugby, tennis, you name it. Also dream teams, Mick.
That's something that's held pretty close to your heart as your dramatic rise seems to continue. Now onto some hot AFL news overnight. Matthew Lloyd's appeal at the AFL Tribunal has been thrown out. His one-match ban by the match review panel will stand, and it is a disgrace. Whether it was a strike or a charge, it's soft and did not warrant a week at all.
Not very happy. I mean, the AFL Tribunal just showing the inconsistency. You look at Adam Good's case a couple of weeks earlier, Didac, a similar kind of one. I mean, they've just got to end up showing some consistency in this kind of area.
Well, consistency is not a word you associate with match review panel at all. But moving right along to a really good story in AFL, Adam Ramanastis will make his return this week for the Bombers against Geelong at the Telstra Dome. Get along with you Bombers supporters if you can get a ticket. It's big news, isn't it?
It is. I mean, AFL just occasionally throws up these fairy tale scenarios, and this is one of them. I mean, the courage that this man has shown to get back is just unbelievable, and he deserves all the accolades he gets during the week for his comeback. And it's sort of one of those special occasion milestone sort of games where a team can lift 10 or 15% where on paper they probably don't deserve to win. You look at Glenn Archer last week,
yep.
Robert Harvey the week before.
Yeah, in Perth. No one gave him a chance at all.
Had no right to win that, but sort of once they got something to play for, they lift a bit. You know?
That's it. Now onto the Dream Team action. Your score for last round?
2,077, so fairly happy with that.
Where do you move up to now?
I'm 16th overall in the overall standing, so happy.
Very good. I scored 2,027, moved up to 509th. Now the faller of the week is Brendan Favole. He's just gone from bad to worse this season, scored 44, and your captain, Kane Corns, been averaging 105 all season and only scored 61. And the flyer of the week, little Boomer Harvey, scored 139. He just seems to be creeping under the radar, doesn't he? Scoring consistent points every week. Yeah,
he's a consistent midfielder, but probably not one that the Dream Team coaches actually select too often. But also, he made a pact at the start of the game with another man who you're about to talk about, Drew Petrie, and they said, let's do this for Arch. And it's reflected in Dream Team points.
Yeah, well, you speak, Drew Petrie was named the surprise pack of the week, scoring 129. His average only 69 for the season. And also your boy, Adam Hunter, scored 124, not only conjured up those points, but also towed up Scott Walsh and kept him to 0 goals.
Yeah, Adam Hunter just floating across the half-back line, but it sort of highlights the problems that Adelaide have got in their forward line.
Yeah.
Lack of tall sort of marking options that are consistently putting out for them. No structure back there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Welsh, you got Bock, you got McGregor. They're not sort of guys you can really rely on.
Well, it's reflected in their results, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not getting very high scores. But now moving along to some other sporting action. Wimbledon overnight. Leighton Hewitt defeated Guillermo Canas 6-4, 3-6. 6-3, 6-4, and also in the women's draw, a few surprises. Elena Yankovic went down a little-known Frenchwoman, Marion Bartoli, and her French companion, Amelie Mauresmo, also lost to the hard-hitting Czech Nikola Vidasova. So some big results there overnight.
Yeah, a few shocks. I mean, the women's draw's open right up now. I mean, you'd still think that Henin would be the favourite, and in the men's draw, I like Federer.
Yeah.
Who do you like overall?
Well, I reckon the A-Rod might get up, cause a surprise, and also Serena Williams. So a US double at the Wimbledon Open. Now moving on to the Asian Cup, the Socceroos had a friendly against Singapore, won 3-0. Kuhl and Viduka, some much maligned Australian superstars, getting the job done.
That's right. I mean, when Kuhl came on at just after halfway, he came on and replaced Bresciano. He just gave us that bit of spark and a bit of class in midfield. Had a goal himself and assisted Viduka. So, you know, all looks well for the Asian Cup where we're favourites.
Yes, well, we play Oman on Saturday night. Now, moving on to a little segment I know you like. I'm going to give you a responsibility of $50. Won't give it to you yet. Who do you like? Because $50, giving you the responsibility, give us something.
I'm going to split it up two ways. I like 25 on Richmond to beat Kangaroos after they might have a bit of a mental lapse after they got so emotion-filled for last week's win over for Glenn Archer. And they're $2.50, so you'll get 50 back with that.
Yeah,
and also, I like Lewis Hamilton.
Great debut season there.
Yeah, he's been podium in all these races, so he's coming back home to Britain, and I reckon he'll take the goods.
That's it. Well, hopefully that brings us some money, but that's all we've got time for here on Mick and Wilbur. Hope you have a lovely week. If you want to know more, email us at mickandwilbur@hotmail.com. Bye for now.